guys, it's Kylie here, and by the way, here's just a little disclaimer. I'm sorry if the lighting keeps on changing. It's just my hand makes the lighting a little bit darker, and that's a little bit aggravating. So I've been trying to mess with the lighting for like ever, but it's pretty tedious, and I'm sorry. So you guys obviously read the title, you know what this video is about. Here's some tips and tricks on how to get a alright LPS video. I'm obviously not the best LPS tuber, but I've been trying my hardest. As you can see, I really messed with the lighting here. Oofers. So the first thing you obviously need is an LPS. That's one of the most important parts about filming an LPS video. You need a good LPS that goes along with the background. You need a nice background. Here I got a nice little pineapple background with some nice little background stuff and these fairy lights. I think it's really cute, and I hope you guys enjoy it. A lot of people say editing is one of the most tedious parts about filming an LPS video, but in my opinion, I honestly think that that filming is one of the most tedious parts. And here's my reasoning why it's one of the most tedious parts. Lighting. Oh my dog, lighting. So here's some tips and tricks about lighting. So a lot of people think that you need like big studio lights. I disagree, but I also kind of agree. I want a ring light so I don't have to completely like this is literally my set. A tiny ring light is right there, and I want a lamp ring light to like just kind of like go over my set. And also film in a room with a big window. Like if you have a big window but like the blinds are down, you have to put them all the way up. My blinds aren't all the way up right now, but they're pretty much up. I have a humongous window. Have some other lamps and stuff. Here we got these cute little fairy lights. And you know, like you just have to let your viewers know that you really tried with your video, because like right now, this is all that I have with my LPS video. I have my ring light, my fairy lights, my light on, my tiny lamp on, my windows open. Like I am trying very hard because I don't have big studio lights. Oh, and also to get the most of my lighting, I just click on the LPS and see that the lighting changed. So I keep on clicking and then bring the lighting up to my desire, to what I want it to be. And I can do a little bit of a screen recording on how to do that and add it in. Pretty cool, right? And this is what it looks like without me doing that, and it's quite a big difference because no one likes this. That's why lighting is so hard, I'm sorry. The next thing is audio. A lot of people think that you need like a microphone to add in audio, or like need to have the audio, like add in the audio after you film, but that's completely untrue. Look at me. I don't add in audio, and I turned out okay. But all you really need to do is just like don't have any background noise in your videos, which is really hard for me because the chair I sit in does that clicking noise all the time. So I try not to do that, but yeah. And here's a little tip on how to help with if you have like a creaky chair. Either don't use a creaky chair, just try to find a comfortable position for you to sit in so it doesn't cause the creak. The last tip I'm going to be sharing with you, well not the last, is to have good angles. Right now I'm using this book just to kind of prop my phone up because I use a phone. And the last hack, just have fun. Your viewers will see your happiness and want to be happy too. Just enjoy what you're filming, kids. So I hope you guys enjoyed this lighting mess of a video. Don't worry, my next video will be better lighting because I don't know whether this is too bright or too dark. I don't know. They're good enough. Perfect. I love that. I started 2 months ago. Cut me some slack. I think that's the right term. I'm not sure. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.